got Frankie Edgar versus Chris Gutierrez. Did I say that right?
I think so.
You're the
Gutierrez.
honorary Mexican here.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I
I'm
think
getting there.
here we
What's
also
up?
have, or no, we picked the same one here. I think we picked the same one here.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is the first time I'm seeing the odds, but I mean, unfortunately, at this point, it makes sense. It's kind of hard to give Frankie Edgar that much of a chance right now, just because of the streak that he's on. He's 41. He's dropped what, two weight classes down from probably where he was in his prime, and I mean, if there's anything we know about fighting at an older age, it doesn't help to be at the lower weight classes, right? So he's dropping down two weight classes. He's 41. He's someone that's been known to have a legendary chin, right? No one can deny, like, he used to absorb damage, like, and come back. He was like the real life Rocky Balboa. But at this point, that chin, I don't think you could say it's there anymore. His last five losses, four of them have been by knockout, which is just crazy. If you told me that, I don't know, when he was fighting like, the BJ Penns and Benson Hendersons of his era. So, to be honest, like, Chris Gutierrez, right? He's on a streak. He's got six wins string together in the UFC. I don't know that much about him. For me, this pick for Chris, it says more about Frankie Edgar than Chris, and that's no disrespect to Chris, but it's hard to go for Frankie at this point. How do you see it going?
Yeah, talking about that, like I think this is good fight for Frankie.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna make my, like, I was going between him and Dan Hooker, and if you see the persistence in that guy, he's 41 years old. He's not backing up. Like
Mhm.
even by going down to 135, like he stayed there. What we're gonna later talk about Dan Hooker, he went down, he lost the first fight, he is going back. You know,
Mhm.
and that's saying on the mindset of Frankie Edgar. He set up something, he's going for it. And I think this is like a perfect matchup for him. Like even if you go to the Frankie's back last fight with Marlon Vera, he was doing really good until that finish. He,
That's true. Yeah.
so Frankie is still there. It's just like he got caught. Like also like against Corey Sanhagen. It's just like Corey did perfectly, like
Mhm.
perfect punch. Can we really take away? I want him to see him beaten, and then I will say, okay, you're done. Like it
Yeah.
was just like two perfect punches, or kicks, or knees. Like
Yeah.
me and the kick. Okay, to be
Yeah.
precise.
And I do harp on him a little bit for getting finished four out of the five times of his losses,
No,
but
actually, he didn't. He didn't finish against Max Holloway. He didn't get
right,
finished.
yeah, four out of the five, four out of the five.
Three.
But yeah, because there's
Ah, okay, you're
Ortega,
right. Also, Brian
Zombie,
Ortega
yeah,
finishing. Okay,
yeah,
okay. You're talking just about the losses. I was thinking the matches. Yeah, you're right. But like again, look at who? Brian Ortega,
exactly.
KO. That's 145. Then Korean Zombie. Uh, okay. Like if you go like that, even the Korean Zombie is legend. Like, but like the high level. This is
Mhm.
like for me top of the top fighters.
That's
You know,
true. That's true. If you're Chris Gutierrez, though, you've seen Frankie Edgar fight. You know what he's gonna do. And at this point, seeing Frankie finish, even though it's against the highest caliber of fighter, right, which is also admirable, right? At his age, he's only looking to fight killers, right? But it's the same style of knockout. Maybe sometimes it's a punch or a knee or a kick, but it's a strike up the middle. And you know what Frank Edgar is gonna do? He's gonna box. He's gonna fake the boxing and go for a takedown, or he's gonna fake the takedown and go for the boxing. Right. Other than that, he doesn't mix it up too much. And as long as you're throwing shit up the middle, it seems like at this point, you're probably gonna get a knockout. And Chris Gutierrez, he has that knockout power. So yeah, he's not the same caliber of fighter that Frankie Edgar is used to. So in that sense, I think it's a good matchup for Edgar because it's going to be a step down in competition. It's the last fight of his career. In that way, he's got a good chance, you know. Um, but it, like I said, it's hard to kind of pick Frankie going into this when you've seen him finish many times, and that just wasn't the case in the past.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I see your point. But like, again, like even like, I like Chris. I like his movement. Like really amazing low kicks. You know, like even like he has one finish against. I have the list here because I'm bad with the names. Vince Moraes. Even the match before that with Geraldo de Freitas, he chopped his legs so bad. I think
Yeah.
he will put him a couple times to the ass with those low calf kicks or low kicks, call it however you want. You know, so he has that weapon. You know, he also have some spinning things similar to Cody, but not that level. You know, like also like he knows how to throw the time that flying knee. You know, so there is a lot of things that gonna make a big problem. Also, like he's super tall for this category. If you go like 175 centimeters, that's like how much, 5'10", 5'11",
Mhm.
against 168 from Frankie. I don't know how much is that. That's like
Yeah.
5'6", 5'7", something like that. So it's gonna be also like that. But if you see the reach, it's on the Frankie side, and I think that
That's
boxing and
crazy.
that wrestling that you said, it's gonna really pay off against Gutierrez if he doesn't get caught, and I
Hmm.
think he will not, and especially that if he goes heavy wrestling, I think that's gonna be easy night for him. However, that crazy sounds, I think if Frankie like sticks to wrestling, because Gutierrez takedown defense just sucks to be honest.
Hmm. Wow. Well, the odds makers don't see it that way, but to be honest, like to see Frankie go out on a win would be nice, you know.
I agree.
But I'm going with Chris. Who and you're going with Edgar, yeah?
Yep, I'm sticking to Edgar.